Our political behavior is extremely retarded, and a lot of that comes from the black church, who actually benefits from black people's political retardation, because if black people were politically progressive, we probably wouldn't go to church as much as we do, because the purpose of church is to make oppression divine. The purpose of church is to evangelize white supremacy. The purpose of church is to make you comfortable with nothing, because after you die, God is going to give you everything. The current paradigm of black religion is totally advantageous to white supremacy. There is no church I know of with a bank that's trying to build. There's no church I know of that's putting black people to work. Every church I know of is colorblind. They don't deal with black issues. God loves everybody. We can't see colors, which means you can't solve the problems of black people.
You open a church on Sunday from 9 o'clock up to 7 in the evening. Monday morning is choir practice. Tuesday morning is youth meeting. Wednesday is women's meeting. Thursday is retirement people. Friday is community work at church. Saturday it's cleaning up the church. Sunday, when are you going to work? When are you going to work?
I think this whole idea, concept, belief, whatever you want to call it, that you have to constantly go to church, you have to constantly be on your knees, begging and praying for stuff that you are supposed to be getting done for yourself. This whole idea that was instilled into the African people has got to be one of the most evil, diabolical, sinister, demonic-ish that was instilled into the African mind. Because what this did is that it created a bunch of lazy people, lazy in a way that there is no word in the English dictionary that can begin to describe to its full degree just how lazy Africans became, because they believe in prayer over action. And I'm not even talking about, just physical laziness now. I'm talking about both physical and mental laziness. Because when you believe that it is you praying that will get you the things that you want in this life, guess what? You don't need to bother, racking your brain, thinking about ideas of things you need to do to get those stuff for yourself. You just have to sit back, cross your arms, and expect a miracle from Sky Daddy. And it doesn't matter if this person is praying for a job or a change in his economic situation or the economic situation of the country or the continent at large, or a change in the political sphere. It doesn't matter what this person is praying for. They can just pray, sit back, and expect someone else to come do it miraculously for them. Here's what is happening, and it's pretty simple. The same people who are supposed to be creating these jobs for themselves and for other people are part of these people who are praying for, a miracle job to appear from the heavens. Because let's think about this critically. When you pray for a job, what exactly do you want your Sky Daddy to do for you? Come from the heavens and build these factories for you by himself? Is that what you want him to do? Because here's the thing, the jobs that are available right now are already taken. There are people in those positions. There is nowhere for this man to fit you into. Your Sky Daddy can fit you into any place because those positions are already taken. So except you want him to kick someone else out so he can put you, or except you want someone to, unfortunately, so the position would be open for you, or on the lighter note of someone moves away or gets transferred or quits, then that position will be open to you, because the already existing jobs are filled up. So when I hear people pray for jobs, I always wonder, what do you want this Sky Daddy of yours to do? I'm lost. And this is why I hamper on the laziness, because we have a bunch of people who cannot be bothered to go out there and do the work that would help them and other people, because they just want to, have an already prepared one for them. And it doesn't work like that. The establishments that people are working in today, if other people sat down, folded their hands and prayed for jobs, nobody would have anywhere to work in. So at the end of the day, all of these things we want is in our hands. It's up to us whether or not we're going to get them done or not, or whether or not we're going to get ourselves to these places that we want or not. But when I talk about these things, our people don't want to hear it though, because people are just, swimming in the laziness sauce. But I know somebody's going to come into this comment section and call me a blasphemous person because we are so lazy as a group of people and we're expecting miracles. That is why when it even comes to the political spheres of things, when it's time to maybe protest, when it's time to do what we need to do, physically do what we need to do and be on ground as a group of people are like, nah, I prayed yesterday. I sow seed for Nigeria. I have committed it to Jesus. He's taking control because it's a lot easier for someone else to come do the job for us than for us to actually be on ground and do this job for ourselves and get this issue done for ourselves. It's just the lazy mentality, and it comes with, prayer is the key. That's where the laziness comes from. People are legit like, why should I stress myself when I can just pray about it? Because it's a lot easier. When you pray, you feel like you've done something. At least you prayed. But in actuality, you did nothing. And I feel like we don't also put into consideration how, as human beings, we are all so very connected. Our destinies are connected. So one person who's supposed to be out there maybe creating jobs, not doing so, is not only affecting him, it's affecting everybody. Because let's think about it. If our forefathers did not fight for the liberation we're enjoying today, we would still be in colonization era. Nothing gets done if we don't, stand 10 toes down in the fields doing what we need to do. That's something that we just have to realize, come to the realization to, unanimously come to the realization to. Nothing would happen if human beings don't do nothing. And it will shock you how many people actually have this crazy mindset, this mindset of just be in church, just be there. Just go cast and bind. I know there are other productive things you are supposed to be doing, but be in church instead.